We're going to Parma.
We got onto the wrong train.
We are now arriving in Parma.
Meats and cheeses.
We're doing something very special.
It's very important to respect the history and tradition of this cheese.
That was incredible.
On our last episode, we took you to the picturesque coastline of Cinque Terre, showing you all 5 towns and then some. And today we've arrived in the land of meats and cheeses, Parma.
Cheers.
To Parma. We're Howard and Caitlin Newstate, dog people, food people, adventure people. We've been living on the road for the past 3 years, traveling through North America and beyond. Right now, we're taking you along on an epic, beautiful, and delicious journey across Italy. From coast to coast, city to town, by boat, train, and automobile, you're with us as we visit over a dozen places in this gorgeous country. So proud of us.
Me too.
We're 5 minutes ahead of schedule, all packed up. Off to the land of Parmesan cheese and Prosciutto di Parma. It's strong though.
Yeah, I've always said
Strong like ox.
strong like a bull. It's actually the expression. All right. Let's go.
Going to Parma. We'll be departing shortly. Persons not intending to leave, please get off now.
Okay, so we had a minor mix-up. This is a first for me. I interpreted when it said that it was track 1T, that it was like train 1. Not that there was a 1T track, as in separate. So we got onto the wrong train. And we were sitting there, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I check, and it says, oh, your train has already departed. I'm like, no, we haven't. So I get out, and I ask the conductor if this is the train to Parma. And he says, no, Milan. We quickly got off of the train, and then had to wait for the next train to Parma. It was okay. It was only, what, 2 hours, Caitlin?
Termine corsa del treno.
We are now arriving on time in
Parma.
final destination of this journey.
Okay, we made it to the room. It's very nice. Look at this. We have a bed. We have a balcony. Oh, we got a balcony, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Overlooking.
The train station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caitlin has discovered the bathroom.
I just got so excited. Look at this bathtub. I've missed having baths in the RV. Oh, this is huge and so nice. Look at that hair dryer. Wow. I like it here. All right, we spent the afternoon working in our hotel room, and we wrapped up just in time to head to a wine bar that has amazing reviews. I found it on a blog. Cheers.
Cheers
To Parma.
to a cheap Parma dinner. Okay, truth be told, I didn't know I was ordering sparkling red. This is sparkling red wine.
And what are your thoughts on that?
After I got over the initial shock factor, because I was like, oh, this has gone bad. Then I realized, no, it's sparkling. It's good. I mean, I wasn't anticipating doing like a whole, sparkling, bubbly thing. Look how small it is. Put your glass back down. Look at this. Look at that. Just a little guy. First up, tuna, egg. Delicious.
That was delicious
Oh yeah.
and very inexpensive.
Total cost was €28.
I had 2 glasses of Prosecco. We had an entire plate of meats,
And
entire
cheese.
plate of cheeses,
Cheese, meats and cheeses.
and a panini. Oh, that was so good.
It was delicious.
Well, that was a happy accident because we thought we were going to a gelato place and we stumbled into a pastry shop. And we had been talking about, we wondered if Halloween was a thing here, and I would say yes, because she was making all of these meringue, pumpkins and ghosts, and they were so cute. But we got, look at all of this.
Look at that. We got a whole bunch of macaroons, different. Oh no! It's sliding again. Look at it. A whole bunch of macaroons.
I'm gonna go and try this one.
Caitlin.
Oh my god. Oh, it melts in your mouth. All right, now we're gonna make the long walk home, and we're gonna have an early night because we have a very early morning tomorrow. We're doing something very special. First thing in the morning, we took a taxi about 15 minutes outside of the city to a family-owned farm that specializes in making one of the delicacies only found in this region, Parmigiano Reggiano. You may think you've had delicious Parmesan cheese before, but in the United States, most of what we eat is not true Parmigiano Reggiano, which can only be made in this region of Italy. Similar to Chianti Classico, which we shared with you a few weeks ago during our visit to Tuscany, there are requirements under Italian and European law of location, ingredients, and preparation in order to officially make Parmigiano Reggiano.
We work every day to produce only this type of cheese. My family farmer since 7 generations, so we have cows, more than 200 cows. We wake up every day at 4 to milk our cows. Farmer and cheesemaker, we work together to produce Parmigiano Reggiano.
It's an incredibly meticulous process that only uses 3 ingredients: milk, rennet, and salt. Each boiler in the dairy holds 1,100 liters or 290 gallons of milk and only produces 2 wheels of cheese each. Once the rennet is added to the boiling milk, the cheesemaker waits 8 minutes and then begins what they call breaking curd with a special tool called a spinatura.
Breaking curd, cooking phase, very fast phase.
Over the next 10 minutes, the curds are cooked at 131 degrees Fahrenheit and eventually fall to the bottom of the upside-down bell-shaped boiler, forming a whopping 220-pound ball of cheese. That ball is then cut in half and the remaining liquid drains out. They use a special cloth and machine to lift the cheese out of the boiler, where the cheesemaker can then shape the cheese into a wheel and mark it with that day's date on it. And that's all just phase 1 of the process.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The cheese is then moved into a special room.
Oh my God. It's amazing.
Where it will spend 25 days in a saltwater mixture.
Not special salt, but very, very clean, comes from caves. We can use also salt from sea, but cheesemaker prefer salt very clean from caves.
Each wheel is branded with this green stamp showing the dairy's code and certifying its authenticity.
It's like a certification of the quality.
After rotating the cheese once a day for 25 days, it's time to head to the warehouse.
Only cheesemaker knows, okay, this cheese is ready for the warehouse.
Wow. Oh, it's amazing.
I think this is the best room of the dairy.
In order to officially be considered Parmigiano Reggiano, the cheese must be aged for a minimum of 12 months, although there are some here on the shelves that have been aging for 36 months or 3 years. The room is kept at 64 degrees with 80% humidity, and an official cheese checker will come inspect the cheese by visual examination and by listening to the sound of the cheese.
The sound is perfect.
As the liquid evaporates out of the wheel over time, you can really hear the difference.
This is the sound of fresh cheese.
Wow.
As it ages, it also gets darker, which makes the imprint from the stamp much easier to see.
This was amazing. It's such a hands-on process, like from start to finish, literally from growing the hay that they then feed to the cows, that produces the milk, that we see the cheesemaker then produce the cheese. It's all done here. That's absolutely incredible. And now I can completely understand why they're so cautious and so protective about what true Parmesan cheese is.
Now comes the part of the tour where we get to taste the cheese. So excited. So we're doing the 6-month, 12-month, 24, and 36. So the 6-month is not officially Parmigiano Reggiano yet. It's like a little bit sour.
It's really soft. It's not even the hard, what you think of as like Parmesan. Not yet. I'm just gonna jump straight to 36. Breaking the rules. Oh wow. Wow, that's spicy. It actually has a lot of like pepperiness to it. The aging, so it went from 6 months to 36 months. You can really taste the difference. I like it. Yeah, I would literally I'd eat cheese all day.
It's such a great morning at the dairy. I don't know about you, but cheese and wine for breakfast, you gotta do that at least once in your life.
It's a great way to start the day. But now...
Breakfast of champions.
Right, but now we're headed to get some actual lunch, which is probably still gonna be meat and cheese, I'm not gonna lie. and also check out some of the sights of Parma.
Yes, we are heading to Parco Ducale, which is one of the largest parks here. It is 200 square meters, and there's a little cafe in the center of the park, so we're gonna go there for some lunch. And then there's some gorgeous fountains, and just kind of enjoy a leisurely lunch in the park. This is an old historic building here in the park, and the current concessionaire opened this restaurant in 2019.
1, 2, 3 drinks for Caitlin.
Apparently I felt the need to be extra hydrated today. I saw this photo online of all these colorful buildings down a street in Parma. Let's get out of the road. And then we were walking and I was like, it kind of looks like this. It could be this, or it could just be one of many colorful streets here in the city. It's so pretty though. With all the pastels, and then you got like a burnt orange and a yellow.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So we were walking back from the park and we saw that there was a little like outdoor market, but it was on a lower level. And so we found some stairs. We go down the stairs, and then we're suddenly in this like outdoor museum that's underneath the road that we were just on. Crazy.
These are part of a thumb from a larger-than-life bronze statue of a man. We've got a fragment of the hair from a larger-than-life bronze statue containing a high degree of copper, 1st century AD. It's crazy. Look, this is like a torso of a statue.
I wonder if this is stuff they found here?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is amazing. Wow.
Oh, you can walk down there.
Oh, yeah, here's them excavating it.
Oh, yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, I guess you can.
Wow.
According to the sign back there, I'm not an expert by any means. This dates all the way back to the Roman era and was a functional bridge until around 1100 AD, at which time it was replaced by another bridge. And then over time, it kind of got absorbed and forgotten about, and buildings were constructed on top of it. During excavation, I guess they rediscovered more of the arches. Only one of the arches, it sounds like, remained or was visible, and it used to connect between two different parts of this road right here. So this one arch was the only remaining.
Wow.
They didn't realize that the whole rest of the bridge was still there.
Wow, it is very cool. What a neat find. We just stumbled upon it walking down here. And there's the market.
This is why you should always take those little steps.
Just see what happens. It's like shopping central. That is a lovely little market. There's all kinds of stuff, from like records to it look like secondhand clothes to handmade like knitted baby beanies, Italian leather purses, all kinds of fun stuff. It was nice to stroll through. We kind of didn't really have a major plan for visiting Parma, so I'm just kind of strolling around now and seeing what we can find. It's been 24 hours since
Keep
I had
moving.
any.
Let's go. Keep going. That was incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a church with that many frescoes inside.
It's gorgeous. And they said that this is one of the best examples of a Romanesque style cathedral in all of Italy, and I can see why. Like, the frescoes inside are so brightly colored and vivid, and so detailed too.
Yeah, and for only €2, you can illuminate the dome.
And you bet we did.
So you can actually see the dome under light, and it's absolutely beautiful, really spectacular. I'm astonished that this is here in Parma. Never knew that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. After one more delicious dinner of pumpkin ravioli, eggplant parmesan, steak, and salad, it was time to say goodbye to the land of meats and cheeses, before we head on to what many believe to be the birthplace of chocolate and the former capital of Italy, Turin. Don't miss any of our upcoming adventures. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.